So earlier this year, I discovered the Amazon Influencer program, and ever since learning about it, I've not only gotten approved for the program, but I've also gotten to the point now where I'm generating a consistent stream of affiliate commissions on a daily basis. And the crazy thing about all of this is that those commissions have been coming in every single day for like the last 4 months now. Let me show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So this right here is my affiliate dashboard for Amazon. As you guys can see, so far since getting approved, I've been able to generate just over $1,900. And if you guys notice, every single month, my commissions have steadily increased. And if I come up here and switch over to the last 30 days now, you guys are gonna see how the commissions have been coming in literally every single day. And it's been like that for the last 4 months now. And what I can tell you guys is that this has legitimately become one of my favorite side hustles that I've ever tried. It's just simple. I love how simple it is. You don't have to create landing pages. You don't have to collect emails, and you don't even have to worry about generating traffic. It's really just an amazing side hustle. And it's the one thing that I really regret is not knowing about this sooner. So what I wanna do in this video, guys, is just one, explain to you guys exactly what the Amazon Influencer program is and how it works. And then I also want to show you guys exactly what you would have to do in order to get approved for the program. And then after that, I'm also going to walk you guys through what you need to do after you've been approved for the program. And then the last thing that I'm going to show you guys is the exact strategy that allowed me to go from 0 to a point where I'm generating commissions every single day now. So to keep it very simple, the Influencer program is one of 2 affiliate programs that Amazon currently offers. The first one they offer is the Amazon Associates program, which has been around since like the 90s. Most people are probably already familiar with that one. And then you have the Influencer program, which is actually relatively new, having only been around since 2017. Now, the Influencer program is something that Amazon created specifically for content creators that already have an established audience. So what that means is not everybody is going to get approved for this program, but as you're going to see in this video, you don't need to be an influencer or have a very large audience to get approved. Now, one of the main differences between the 2 programs is that with the Influencer program, Amazon is going to provide every influencer with their very own customizable storefront. So what the storefront allows you to do is have a central location where you can post product reviews for all the Amazon products that you recommend. And instead of just sharing a link to each individual product, you can actually share the link to your entire storefront, which is going to make it much easier for your followers to access your very own curated list of all the products that you recommend. So this right here is my own personal storefront. And as you guys can see, I've definitely reviewed quite a bit of products at this point. But what I was saying was, instead of having to go in and grab a link to every single one of these products, what I can do is I can just come up here and just grab the link to my storefront and just share that instead with my audience. And the great thing about this is that that's going to allow me to make a lot more commissions, because instead of promoting just one of these individual products, I'm able to promote multiple products through one link. Now, another big difference between the 2 programs is that with the Influencer program, you have what's called on-site placement. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, on-site placement is where 100% of my commissions came from. So the way that it works is whenever you upload a product review to your storefront, that product review is actually going to go through a review process to make sure that it complies with Amazon rules. And if that review is approved, it's going to get posted on your storefront, but it also has the chance to get posted on the Amazon marketplace where everybody can see it. And if somebody watches that review and then makes a purchase, you're earning a commission for that product and every other product that they had sitting in their cart at the time of purchase. I don't know about you guys, but I really feel like this is such a amazing opportunity, because you're able to make a significant amount of money without having to worry about the one thing that most people struggle with when attempting to make money online, which is getting traffic. As an influencer, you're going to be able to leverage Amazon's constant flow of traffic, and all you got to do is just focus strictly on reviewing products that you bought from Amazon. Matter of fact, even if you didn't buy the product from Amazon, as long as the product is being sold on Amazon, you can still review it, post it on your storefront, and make money from it. And that's why this has become one of my favorite side hustles, and one that I'm definitely recommending to most beginners now. So hopefully by now you guys have a pretty good understanding of what the Influencer program is all about, how it works, and how big of an opportunity it is. So before I show you guys what I did to get approved for the program, I just want to quickly hit on one of the biggest misconceptions that I think most people have when they first hear about a program like this, which is thinking that you need to have a massive follower, you need to be, a big time influencer to get approved for something like this. What I can tell you guys is that I've been part of a Facebook group where I've witnessed hundreds of people getting approved for this program on a daily basis. And I can confidently tell you guys that the majority of these people are not what you guys would consider influencers. Like, these were just normal people who were looking for a way to make some extra cash on the side to cover bills, to pay off debt, to fund their retirement, to go on vacation, to use the extra money as a down payment on a home, that type of stuff. Like just everyday people stuff. Like these were not people who had a very large following. And the other thing to keep in mind is that when you apply for the program, what the evaluators are actually evaluating is how engaged your audience is. So they're primarily looking at the number of likes, comments, and shares that you're getting on your content. And to me, that's an approach that totally makes a lot more sense. I think engagement is just a much better metric to look at versus the size of somebody's following. I remember back in the days, I used to see these Instagram pages with millions of followers, but if you looked at their content, like their content were getting maybe 400 likes, 50 comments, 10 shares, which obviously shows that the audience isn't engaged with that type of content. So I think Amazon and just a lot of other companies have started to pick up on this. So now they're starting to give the engagement side of things a lot more weight than the actual size of somebody's following. Now, as far as how to get approved, the very first thing that I'm going to tell you guys is that you have to get comfortable with creating content. I know that some of you guys watching this video may have never created a piece of content before, and the very idea of putting yourself out there seems a bit intimidating. Believe me, been there. I totally get it. I had to get over that myself. But if you really want to take advantage of this opportunity, then you're gonna have to start creating content. There's literally no way around this. Now, the good news is that you don't have to get started by creating these high quality videos and post them on YouTube. The majority of people that I've seen get approved, they all got started by simply creating 1 to 2 minute videos on TikTok. And guess what? That's actually how I got approved. So this right here is my TikTok profile. This is what I used to get approved for the program. And the very first thing that I want you guys to notice is the follower count, because I really want to reinforce this point again. So if you guys look, I only have 114 followers. I think when I first got approved, I had maybe 10 more than that. But again, that's still not a lot. Most of you guys watching this video probably have a larger follower count than that. Now, the other thing that I want to highlight is how many videos I actually had to create before I got approved. So this video right here was the very first video that I posted when I started working towards getting approved for the program. And all these other videos right here, as you guys can see, they're not getting a crazy amount of views. And all of my videos were really focused around 3 specific things: personal finance, online side hustles, and investing. And the reason that I chose these 3 topics is because that's just my interest. That's just the type of content that I like to talk about, as you guys can probably tell. But by no means do you have to create the same type of content. It's totally up to you to create content about things that you like and that interest you. The most important thing is going to be to consistently post content so that you can build that overall engagement with your audience. And I'm pretty sure for me, I want to say that it took me right around 14 videos before I got approved, and I was able to make those 14 videos over the course of a week and a half. So that's roughly 1 video per day, which I'm sure most of you guys can easily do. Now, once you finally do post content and you're able to get approved for the program, do me a favor, pat yourself on the back, because I'm telling you, you've made it past the hardest point. Everything that comes after this is going to be very straightforward and doesn't require nearly as much work. And at this point, you are going to be officially an Amazon influencer, and you do not have your very own storefront. But if you guys remember what I said in the beginning of this video, the majority of the money comes from on-site placement. And that's going to be the second thing that you have to get approved for now. So what you're going to want to do from here is you're going to upload 3 videos to your storefront, and these first 3 videos are going to go into that same review process that I talked about, where Amazon is going to review it to make sure that it's in compliance and that you're not violating any of the rules before they share it on the Amazon marketplace. Now, the one thing to keep in mind is that initial review process for those first 3 videos only, that can take a while. It actually took them roughly 3 weeks to review my first 3 videos, and I've also talked to other people that said it took them up to 2 months to hear back. So just a heads up. Now, while you're waiting for those first 3 videos to get approved, I would highly recommend that you do what I failed to do, which is use that time wisely and start walking around your house and reviewing products that you bought from Amazon. And the reason that I recommend that you start doing this is because you'll be able to build an archive of videos that'll be ready to be posted on your storefront as soon as you get approved, which is going to, kind of speed up the process of you generating your commissions. All right, so before we dive into the actual strategy that I've been using, I just got to take, that quick moment to ask you guys to hit that like button if you haven't done so already. As you guys already know, it really does help with the YouTube algorithm, but most importantly, it lets me know that you guys are getting value from this video, and that's what's most important. So, all right, let's get back into it. So whenever I'm building a list of products that I want to review, one of the first things that I look for is that product getting at least 5 daily sales? Obviously, the more the better, but at minimum, I want to know that product is getting at least 5. That shows an apparent demand for the product, and also lets me know that if I do take the time to review that product, I'll be able to hit the break-even point, but also get to the point where I'm actually generating a profit much sooner. The second thing that I look for is product product inventory. The last thing that I want to do is spend my hard-earned money and then spend my time reviewing the product and not be able to make any commissions because the product's never in stock. So that's one of the things that I definitely look for. The third thing that I also consider is the commission rate, because most of the products that you're going to review, they're going to be physical products, which already offer a much lower commission. So preferably, I like to look specifically for products that offer at least $2 per sale. I do occasionally review products that offer less than this, but those products have to have a large volume of daily sales to make up for the lower commissions. Now, the fourth thing that I look for is, does the product have a video carousel? And this is a pretty important one, so I would add a little star to that one if you guys are taking notes. But after going through every single product that I've reviewed so far, I've noticed that all the products that generated the most commissions all had a video carousel. So that's one of the things that I started looking for. And the last thing that I look for is competition. I want to make sure that the product I'm reviewing isn't going to be competing with a bunch of other influencers. Ideally, I prefer to review products that have no competition whatsoever, but it's kind of getting harder and harder. But if a product meets all of my criteria and it only has maybe 1 or 2 reviews from other influencers, I'll still consider reviewing it, but anything more than that, and I just won't bother. Now, the way that I find products that meet these criteria is by using 2 different softwares. The first one is going to be this one right here, which is called Jungle Scout. So this is an Amazon seller research tool, and I use this one to find the number of daily and monthly sales. And the second software that I use is going to be this one right here, which is called Fluencer Fruit. And this is specifically designed for Amazon influencers, and it gives me all the other information that I need, like does the product have a carousel, how many open slots are on that carousel, is the product low in stock, how many other influencers already have a review for that product, and what the commission rate is for that product. And one of the reasons that I would highly recommend that you get Fluencer for this, because it really streamlines the whole process of filtering for these products, because instead of having to scroll through every single product, just like you guys see me doing right here, what I can do is I can just come up here to this little Chrome extension, and it's going to open up this little window where it's going to give me all the information that I need, like what's actually important. So it has a scoring system, and I usually don't look at any products that's under 70, but it also gives me all the other information that I need, like the monthly sales, the daily sales, the open slots, and if the product has a video carousel or not. And just so you guys know, I actually had the opportunity to speak with the CEO of Fluencer Fruit, and I told her about how great the product was and how it really helped me find a lot of profitable products to review. And I also told her that I was getting ready to make this video and that I would be talking about my experience with Fluencer Fruit, and she offered to give 50% off to anyone who signs up using my affiliate link down in the description. So if any of you guys are actually interested in checking this out, I would highly recommend that you guys save some money by using the link down below. So that right there, guys, was the exact strategy and criteria that I use to find profitable products. At this point, I've shown you guys everything that I've done to get approved for this program. So I'm confident that if you guys apply everything that I've shown you in this video, it's only a matter of time before you guys get approved. Now, I totally understand that some of you guys watching this video are legitimate beginners. Like, you guys want something a little bit more step-by-step, something that provides a little bit more guidance on things like how to film and edit your content for TikTok, how to properly set up your storefront, how to repurpose your reviews on YouTube and other platforms so you can make more money, and maybe even how to get Amazon sellers to send you free products. If that's what you want, guys, then I would highly recommend checking out the training from Anonymous Influencers. This is the same exact training that showed me everything that I needed to do to get approved for the program. And inside of the training, they're going to walk you through things like how to film, edit, and post really engaging content so that you can get past that initial approval process and get straight to where you're actually generating commissions. And they're also going to provide you with a really good verbal framework that you can use to increase your conversions, while also making sure that all of your videos never run into compliance issues or get rejected because you didn't, you said something you weren't supposed to. And on top of that, they're also going to show you some other ways that you can make money as an influencer, like buying and flipping Amazon return pallets and doing live streams. And another really cool thing that they do is whenever somebody goes to their program and makes their first $1,000, they will actually have you send a screenshot of your Amazon dashboard, and they're going to use that screenshot and get it printed on a coffee mug just like this one. So this is the one that they sent me. As you guys can see, this is the dashboard that I showed you guys in the beginning of the video. And then on the other end right here, you have the Anonymous Influencer logo. So if reviewing products as an Amazon influencer is something that you'd be interested in, then I would highly recommend checking out their product. I can tell you guys right now that if it wasn't for their program, I really don't think I would have ever gotten approved for the program myself. So I can confidently say that what they teach definitely works, and you guys definitely won't regret it. Now, on the other hand, if becoming an Amazon influencer and reviewing Amazon products isn't really your thing, then maybe you should watch this video so you can learn how you can use affiliate marketing to promote other products. See you guys in the next video.